Yeah, decent start to the contest. Winner of this one will take on either Shane McGuirk or Jeroen van der Velde.
93.
Decent. He's got to avoid the treble, Dave. Sounds easy, and he does it well. So he's on tops again, and once again, Reyes looking at a three-figure out.
Yeah, lovely 140 from Chisnall. It's on Reyes to respond. So far, no treble, however, only 40 scored. Puts him on 76, 56 left, but Chisnall has a chance at tops. Tops again to go 2-0 in front.
Yeah. Hits it first start last time, hits it first start this time, and Dave Chisnall leads early on by 2-0.
Gives himself a pep before he hits it. Again, going astray.
30.
Not a great visit. Reyes has to punish. Can't afford to miss opportunities now.
Well, he'll be kicking himself
45.
here because Dave Chisnall just had a loose visit and Reyes is still not on a finish. So Chisnall's still got 2 goes at this. What's he do now? 110 remaining. Coming downstairs. That's a nice treble. Now he'll switch.
90.
And he's done that nicely. Well, he hit tops in the opening 3 legs of the match and he's left it to win leg 5.
Obviously felt he had time, and he does. Quite obviously, as Reyes can only
99.
set up for his chance at finishing this leg, but knows that it will be Chisnall stepping up first for his fabled double top that has granted him 3 legs already in this match out of the 3 he's taken.
Game shot.
And that's his 4th. Really helpful, but not enough to be on a finish. Reyes is, though.
94.
Yeah, well done there. He didn't need to go the bull route, so opted not to go for the treble 19. Chisnall is just looking to ask the question, and he'll do that. So Reyes then for a 3rd leg of the match, double 16. A puzzle. Where's he going? He's off on the streaming board too. Can't see it from there. He's coming back. He's bamboozled.
Looking every which way here, Mark.
Oh,
Game shot.
What a throw that is.
Dialed in.
What was all the messing about for? Christo just fired it straight through the middle. That's probably the best start he'll throw all day. 5-3. Because this now you feel has got to go for Reyes, with Chisnall poised on a 2-dart out. Shot still on. Not now, it's not. So Dave Chisnall for the match, 58. Coming back for 57, and if he leaves tops, you imagine there's only one outcome.
Oh, you'd imagine. Certainly from what we've seen already. Double top has provided him with every leg that he has won in this match so far. To make it a glorious 6 out of 6.
37.
Not quite. Double 10 if he returns.
Yeah, if tops for Reyes for the first of the 2 breaks he needs. That looks a good marker. Oh,
12.
That is so close. Reyes can't believe it didn't go in.
A wire away. No prizes for that, unfortunately. And you can just see the somber reaction from Cristo Reyes. He knows that his number could be up here, a shake of the head. And Dave Chisnall is going to look to take full advantage of the situation. Marker there for double 10. Again, getting closer. A wire away.
Game
inside
shot
this time.
and the match
goes
Dave
the way
Chisnall.
of Chizzy. Dave Chisnall wins the match 6 legs to 3, with Cristo Reyes unable to crunch back in towards the very end. It was Chisnall's day, a 91.86 average against an 85.27. 2 180s brought him to the dance at 6-3, and with checkouts, with 4 of them being double tops. Double 10 answered the call, or should I say 5 double tops for 1 double 10 to clinch the match. He goes through.
Good standards to his game. He'll be hoping to set up a tie with Dave Chisnall. Still to come on this board, James Wade
96.
looking for his 1,000th win on a Players' Championship event. I mean, that is staggering. No one has got near that record. He's on 999 wins coming into today. Cam Crabtree, his opponent, and Alexander Merkx takes on Michael Smith, the bully boy, later on.
Yeah, truly astounding stat, really, when you consider the gravitas of
58.
the number 1,000, especially here in the PDC in terms of matches won. That is an astounding record for James Wade. Could have achieved that feat in beating Stephen Bunting in the semi-final yesterday, but it wasn't to be.
91.
Oh, was he 6-2 up and got beat?
It was, yes.
Right, here a chance for McGuirk on his own throw. He's going to get one dart. That dart is at tops. And
Game
that is
shot.
a great finish from McGuirk. Takes out the opening leg. Try and consolidate his place on the tour. Made a good start to this year. And if he can get a victory here,
96.
that will just keep him rolling on. It's all about accumulating some rankings and prize money in the early stages, and McGuirk will have the same plan in mind.
75.
Feeling this is going to be a really tight game.
I get that vibe as well here, Mark. 20 for tops, though, for Van der Velde. Respond to McGuirk's early leg win. Downstairs for 10s.
40.
Wire away for Van der Velde.
Game shot.
Well, that's some steel, isn't it? The 91 taken out in two after Jure Van der Velde bent the wire on the double 10.
Not enough.
No, it felt he had a chance there, didn't it? And he's blown it, really. Still in the leg, but
99.
just allow McGuirk to get down to a finish first. What can Van der Velde leave from here? Well,
94.
it's a nice switch in the end. So it's in the balance.
Double 5.
Game shot.
Oh, how about that for a 130 out? 2 60s with a pair of 5s. There's his last start into the treble 19 bed. Still not enough, though, to leave a finish. And McGuirk, well, he won't finish this time, but he does have an opportunity to at least tidy it up and give himself a better chance with his next 3 darts.
64.
With hope for better, though. It will be 78 when he returns.
$96.
All right, this for the match then. That's a great first start. 2 match starts for McGuirk to make it through to round 2, and that
Game
a very,
shot
very
and the
pleasing
match,
performance
Shane McGuirk.
from Shane McGuirk, who makes light work of Jure Van der Velde. Some real strong finishing at times for McGuirk. Yes, he had a couple of legs he missed, but 42.9% on the checkouts. Average is over 91. He'll take on Dave Chisnall in round 2. McGuirk beats Van der Velde by 6 legs to 3. Crabtree's on his tail here. Wade's got to be careful. Not going to take out the big fish just yet. Now he needs a treble.
100.
Great last start. Wade, as he always seems to do, just has a little bit in hand, doesn't he? And Crabtree can't take out the 146, but he's going to leave it pretty
130.
handy. So there is a bit of pressure on Wade here.
Yeah, get the feeling this is a must-hit. 20 for tops to take the first leg with the throw. No.
30.
Wow, over to you, Cam Crabtree. Double 8.
Yeah, great layup. Got to hit the double low, and he will hit the
Game
double at the second time of asking. So an early break for Cam Crabtree. That was a nice leg, a nice ending to that leg as well.
Crabtree looking to tee this one up.
105.
Does that nicely. So Wade now trying to put some pressure on. Not happening at the moment for the machine.
59.
Well, look at that. And his sarcastic reaction to that throw tells the story. It's double 10 for 2-0. Oh, that's
75.
the worst possible outcome there for Cam Crabtree. And it just opens the door for Wade.
He must pressure. Obviously no finish, but to at least make Cam Crabtree sweat a little bit here.
59.
James Wade, the ever experienced player. Been on the tour for many years.
Well, I'll tell you
Game
what,
shot.
the hard bit there was hitting the single, and he only just hit it, but he checks out the 5 in bits, and he leads 2-0.
Yeah. Well, even if he doesn't hit the 170, you'd still figure he could be favourite for this leg anyway. First dart's good. Second dart, not so much.
87.
Maybe a good job he didn't need the ball there. That was wayward, wasn't it? 141's not going to go. So Crabtree coming back then for 83. We saw McGuirk feast on finishes like this in the last game, and
57.
This is a big opportunity now.
83 to take out. Says for 17s. And now bullseye.
Game shot.
Dialed in where it mattered most. 3-0 for Cam Crabtree.
Yeah, this is not over yet. Although
50.
that is very, very unlike James Wade.
Especially on double 10. Crabtree will have a chance at the big fish. Not this time.
57.
It will be Wade throwing for his first leg. Just above, you'd expect this one to just drop below. Drops below too far. He is going to have to, well, he's not busting it. He's leaving himself double 2. Crabtree with a chance on 113.
He only needs one treble. Well, the shot's still on. 92 left. Can't find treble 20.
65.
So Wade back for 2 2s for an opening leg. Well,
Game
finally
shot.
James Wade gets a leg on the board, just as it looked like he was going to give Crabtree the opportunity. Wade down to a finish, but Crabtree will be fancying 2 goes at the 168 here. And this is for the match. It is against the throw, so no panic
58.
if he doesn't get down to a double here.
On a strong visit from Crabtree. Those last 3 darts, Wade might fancy his chances in whittling it down a little bit further. Still a pressure shot here for Crabtree, with it being a 3-digit number. Downstairs hitting 19s. Stay down again for 51. A chance at tops to take the match. What a way to do it.
Cam Crabtree.
A ton-plus finish for Cam Crabtree to nestle himself on top here in this affair between himself and James Wade. Wade dumped out unceremoniously in the first meeting in event 4. It's an 82-1-1 of James Wade, failing to pepper Cam Crabtree of a 95.2 and 110 highest checkout, cementing his place into the next round. Is Cam Crabtree through? The top protagonists on the Players Tour, despite things perhaps not going to plan either in this match or in recent times, but it'd be foolish to treat him or tread lightly against him.
56.
70 here for Merkx to go 2-0 up. It starts a little bit loose, comes downstairs. Bullseye. Oh, it
20.
bounces out from the bull.
Well, we had one yesterday, exactly the same. Bo Greaves hit the bull and the dart fell out of the ball, and I think that was all board. Well, he's going to get another go here, Alexander Merkx, but I think he can count himself very unlucky there. 18 for double, 16 for 2-0. Well, it's made no impact in the end, but that looked really unfortunate for Alexander Merkx, but credit to him.
It's a lovely position for Merkx to be in. But here comes Smith. And a 180, first maximum for Michael Smith in this match.
59.
It's a good time to turn up now, Michael Smith. Yet another treble, 2 trebles, 140. A tasty way to follow up. Pressure on Alexander Merkx in this 4th leg.
Yeah, it's on the Smith throw.
57.
Not going to be getting too worried just yet, Alexander Merkx, but he'll certainly be happy with where he's at the minute.
45.
Chance at a 10-dart leg here for Michael Smith. After a succulent 145 to now put him in the position on double 18. And look at that 10-dart leg, thrown with confidence despite being 3-0 down on the lead-up. Lit the path for him in this leg. Downstairs once more.
58.
We'll be back though.
$60.
Oh, that's a great first start. Brilliant from Alexander Merkx, who re-establishes the lead here.
It's not the one you want. Probably even better off staying upstairs at that juncture, as now Merkx returns fire with 2 treble 19s.
34.
Yeah, brilliant from Merkx. I mentioned Dirk van Duivenbode was 5-1 down to Rhys Griffin. It's 5-4 now. Come back on. Jack
93.
Tweddle 5-2 up over Dimitri van den Berg. Ricky Evans threw one up over Martin Lukeman. Rob Cross threw one up over Andy Bolton. Remember, tv.dartconnect.com if you want to follow all the scores. Welcome along to Players Championship 4. And, well, Michael
97.
Smith is in a bit of trouble here.
And which certainly is nothing at all a ton plus here for him as tops now. Lights up for Merkx. And another spread in play. 2 legs apart once again, and Merkx throwing for the match with 6-3 here in this leg. Into the 60s he will go, counteracting my claim. A 180 from Merkx. What a way to leave a double 13. Should Smith not capitalise here, but I think he might. What a finish from Michael Smith. 151. What a way to make it 5-4. And now one behind Merkx. This could go all the way.
Yeah, and crucially, that's a breaker throw, isn't it? Merkx was poised, but Bully Boy stepped in with a 151. After Merkx had hit a max, Smith left 153. Not going to get a poke at the bull yet, but 94. That's a brilliant. He's been really good on that treble 18.
Yeah, ruthless to leave himself double 18. Pressure's on Smith now. The first start, though, suggesting 99. That it will be Merkx to become Alexander the Great. Here in this tie against Michael Smith, the second dart buried in the double 18 bed. It's 6-4 at the close of play. Alexander Merkx, he came, he saw, he conquered. Will walk into the next round and face off with Cam Crabtree after an 88.2 in terms of average, 2 180s and an incredible 114 checkout. Not quite as high as Michael Smith, but it's the legs that matter. He wins 6-4.
He's wrestled away the advantage of throw here from Charlie Manby in the scoring stages. Doesn't find the second treble to get himself down to a double, but once again, Charlie Manby, just like in the opening leg, needs to find a big finish if he's going to take the leg. Not able to do so. The Decker in early control.
77.
Right, this for 2-0 then. Tops he needs. De Decker. Click of the wire.
36.
Ooh, that was an ugly looking dart.
Not for the first time on the doubles there. Mike De Decker just pushing, flicking at the release.
40.
Well, should he have moved there, Matt, or are you happy with him going for 20 to leave double 18?
Always go for the open bed, I would say.
Game shot.
Manby here has got a chance. Oh, this is a good visit.
127.
150 then for a 3-0 lead. Not going to get the treble to start it. So Manby will be coming back for a first leg and a breaker
90.
throw.
Game shot.
No problems this time for Manby. And that breaker throw that Mike De Decker just had instantly rubbed off.
Yeah, Manby with an opportunity here. Oh, that's a good second dart, but can't
78.
take out the double. De Decker might be looking at the same double himself if he can hit 2 treble 20s here. This to break straight back. Good first dart. Well, he would have fancied that second one. It just didn't go in.
Well, big opportunity there for Manby to level up the game. Instead, he's handed De Decker the chance to re-break the throw. That looks inviting. Gives him a good dart to play into.
Game shot.
That breaker throw is back in the favour of Mike De Decker. Probably just really enjoying and relishing the opportunity, but have a look what's happening on over on board 3. Second round action. Josh Rock, Rob Cross.
Well, a smile across Manby's face 41. Because the 160 was a big ass, but it was an impossible ass once he hit the single one. De Decker resets. 16 for the double for a 5-1 lead.
Game shot.
Brilliant from De Decker. He's not hanging around today. Right, it's going to be one at the bull to stay in it.
56.
And this for the match for De Decker.
That start for Mike De Decker
34.
just grazes the top wire. Charlie Manby, this has to go.
7 left, yeah.
Well, to rescue the situation, will only get a dart. Needs more.
23.
Well, that is a darting disaster for Manby. Tops then to progress through to the last 32.
Game
Mike De
shot
Decker
and
does
the
not
match.
need
Mike
a
De Decker.
second invitation. He is through. Charlie Manby's stay here in Wigan is a short one, but it's Mike De Decker who makes great progress through to the last 32. Averages just short of 99, 37.5% on the doubles. But all in all, pretty decent performance from De Decker, who is the real deal. He's beaten Charlie Manby by 6 legs to 1. Yesterday's winner, Chris Dobie, about to take on Mervyn King in the last 64.
180. $89.
Johnny Clayton, a surprise departure, lost to Max Hopp in round 1, the 7th seed.
Well, we lost the
97.
majority of the Premier League players in the lineup early yesterday.
Oh, look at this. Look at this from the machine gun. Rat-a-tat-tat. All around the board from Jermaine Wattimena, and he leads 2-1. Well, here we're seeing the new Lucas Wenig, but he throws under a bit of pressure here. Well, it certainly is now. Well, that's 74. A good last start, because it does give him a shot at a finish should Wattimena not take out the 135. Can't hit the treble to leave the bull.
63. $82.
He won that last start back. Wattimena going to get one dart at double 16 for a break of throw. Wattimena hits. That is a big, big dart. Wenig couldn't hit the double in the last leg to break throw. Wattimena does hit it in this leg, and all of a sudden he leads 4-2. Wattimena 2 visits at 108 for a 5-2 lead.
83.
Well, he went for the bull. He didn't have to go for the bull. What do you think about that one, Matt?
Just trying to assert a bit of dominance, wasn't he? Feeling confident, feeling good. Just in the moment, went with it. We said how much we'll be talking about those missed opportunities from Lucas Wenig to take the lead. He's not really recovered, has he? Relying on a miss for Jermaine Wattimena, which hasn't come. And that was a great last start there. Jermaine Wattimena about to set off down the oche after the first one, and that again, just that vibe. To back drive visits there for Wattimena should give a bit of encouragement here to Lucas Wenig. Remind him that he's not playing against a robot here, but again, Dark dropping low.
And he knows it as well, didn't he? Almost intimated that
98.
with his action after that dart fell short. Well, to win it in style here. Well, we know he'd have gone for it. He had to go for it, but didn't get the second treble.
Got to be aggressive here. Little touch of hesitation is costing. Good rescue there.
61.
Unable to rescue it, unable to extend the game. It's in Jermaine Wattimena's hands. It's going to be a match start, and he only needs the one. Jermaine Wattimena, an absolutely exceptional performance there against Lucas Wenig. Lucas Wenig missing a couple of darts to get the break early on in that game, and from that point, Jermaine Wattimena racing away. There was hanging out well over the 100 average for the majority of that game, just drops below, but Jermaine Wattimena is through to round 3. Makes Luke Woodhouse have to entertain the idea of the bullseye route. Bullseye it is.
107.
Bullseye it isn't.
Yeah, that's 2 goes he's had at the bull. Well, Luke Humphries is not going to get a go at the bull. Just the wrong side of the wire.
80.
So Woodhouse to level up then. 25 needed. Oh, just about the single. And he had the double to go with it. No, he can't.
score.
Busts his score. That is disappointment for Woodhouse.
Same as last time. Dart right on the wire.
Game
This
shot.
time finds a way past it. And that first breaker throw in favour of Luke Humphries.
$140.
Keep going as well. A hat-trick of 140s here for Luke Woodhouse. Quality. Serving it up here to Humphries, who
125.
keeps responding.
Yeah, this is high-level stuff. Well, that's not a bad miss, actually. He's still going to get a go at tops here. Oh, just click the
61.
top of the flight. This 102 could be a huge visit. Well,
Game
look
shot.
at that. The 102 after Woodhouse again misses. 4-0 it is here. Well, Woodhouse has got a smile on his face. There's no surprise here that Humphries is doing this to him. But look at the averages and look at the score, and this has been a
140.
blistering start.
And again, he's got through with a 90, he's got through with an 80.
Yeah, like you said, you can't beat yourself up. I mean, you're playing the second best player on the planet, and he is playing out of the world darts. And Luke Humphries
60.
here for a brutal performance is looking at 218s. Wow,
18.
Luke Woodhouse, as he opened the door, as he had the door open for him, Luke Humphries missing.
I think Woodhouse was as surprised as all was there. Not going to get himself a dart at the tops there.
60.
Humphries to get the job done this time.
Well,
10.
neither of them can believe it here. We've had Luke Humphries has barely missed. He's just missed 6 darts in a row. And Woodhouse to still look at Humphries. He's furious.
Game
Even
shot.
more angry now.
For Woodhouse, he's probably thinking, why now?
Is he going to hang around here? Well,
65.
halves his score.
Chance to save the match, to extend it, to get a break. Not going to go. Humphries, for the 3rd time, will approach the hockey with a chance of getting this job done.
95.
All right, this time then. Oh, he's hit the bull. Double 4 for the match. And another
57.
match start been and gone. And Woodhouse steal another leg. It'll be one of those to leave tops for a 2nd successive leg.
Game
That is
shot.
right in the middle. Well, it ain't over till it's over, and it's not over yet.
Well, they're the opportunities early on in the game that Humphries was jumping all over. All of a sudden, the smile has gone off the face of
162.
Luke Woodhouse, because he can start to sense a bit of a turnaround here. It's back to game face.
Yeah, that 162. Brilliant.
58.
This for a 3rd successive leg to get within 2. Tops he needs. Well,
Game
Woodhouse
shot.
here is showing a maturity that maybe in years gone by he hasn't shown, and this is very, very impressive. Right, 140 for the match. It's not going to go, so Woodhouse is going to get a look at the 164.
100.
Couldn't find it, and now he's relying on misses.
94.
Luke Humphries, who put on a masterclass earlier
Game
on,
shot
gets
and
the
the
job
match.
done in the end
Luke
by
Humphries.
6 legs to 3 for the 2nd time this year. Luke Woodhouse performs well, but is brushed aside by Luke Humphries, and that may be the toughest test that Humphries has all day. Look at that, 104 plays 103.48, 6 180s between them. Both had a ton plus out. 30% on the doubles for Humphries. That will need to improve, but he's safely through to the next round here in Wigan.
You know, of course, the 180 from Huybrechts towards the end of that last leg. You know, whilst, like you say, this isn't a crowd exercise, is now a 180 gets ploughed in by Gerwyn Price. It sends a message to your opponent, ultimately, especially when they stood behind you watching it all unfold. You're powerless in that position. Hello.
140.
A trio of 140s from Huybrechts leaves him on 81 and potentially in position now to level up the scoreline as Price
105
scores a mighty 105 to at least lay down a 116.
Well, these are the sort of shots you love as a professional player. When you get two cracks at the same treble, he gets it with the opening dart. To leave his favourite, to leave him on tops.
Game shot.
Beautiful. Beautiful there from Gerwyn Price. A great leg there for Kim Huybrechts. He was down after 12. A little bit of messing around on the single numbers. Gerwyn Price says thank you very much. I think it could just be down to the fact that he's missed those couple of opportunities in the opening. Now starting to chase. When you start chasing, ultimately you start pushing.
91.
And the last thing you want to do is start pushing through with the fingers surging, because that is what will just cause that bit of rotation. That much better. Oh, superb. Great quick recovery. That was in. It was in.
A 180 on the floor for Kim Huybrechts. A hurricane throwing out that final dart, but Gerwyn Price with a stab at 88. Oh,
Game
clinical. 3-0.
$140.
Every single dart is key. Huybrechts with a 98. First time he has been outside of 100 in this leg.
140.
A little bit of frustration on Price's face. He wanted the 180 there, but two back-to-back 140s leaves him 140. And the ball,
shot.
Kim Huybrechts not giving him a sniff at that last one. 41 though has let him down, and now in comes Gerwyn Price to punish with a 180 of his own.
180.
Yes, his second of the leg. Leaves him on 41, with Kim Huybrechts currently languishing on a 303. Gerwyn's going to have an opportunity to clinch this match.
133.
Move into the next round with a 6-2 potentially under his belt. The Iceman cometh. One for double top. He's been mean there already. Will he be mean again? Yes, he will.
And the match.
The Iceman flourishes here against Kim Huybrechts. There's always fireworks when these two are together, but all smiles here at the close of this one. It's Gerwyn Price who will move on to the next stage in a bid to right the wrong from Players Championship Event 2. It's 103.5 for Gerwyn Price at the closing concerning the averages. 4 180s, 6 checkouts out of 10 means he moves through to the next round. Former world champion from 2 years ago. That same year capturing the world match play. The year before the Grand Prix.
58.
And many more on top of that as well. A stellar CV. The two Lukes have long been, certainly in recent years, the top of world darts, if we include Luke Littler. Chance here to break the throw for Humphries. Treble 10 for double 16. We'll go upstairs for, not for 12, he's going to go for double 16 now anyway.
Game shot.
Wonderful. Off Gerwyn Price as well.
130.
Good run out this though, isn't it, for Luke Humphries? Good stretching of the legs before the Premier League on Thursday night, where he'll be opening his campaign up against Josh Rock, who, as you mentioned, hasn't had the best of times here at the Players' Championship, where everything at the moment just seems positive right now for Luke Humphries.
It's probably not bad timing for Humphries to have a game like that in the Premier League, I must say. You know, with returning so soon after the Players' Championship.
Especially the way that he's producing, the scoring power. It's going to give him a lot of confidence going into the Premier League on Thursday.
94.
No question. Continues throwing like this. Double top, ruthless on the doubles here, Luke Humphries.
92. $41.
Well, hardly an inspired 3 darts from Zonneveld there. No 170 for Humphries, but I don't think he'll be too upset. This is a wonderful time
130.
to get the upper hand in a leg that should have gone Zonneveld's way. And this could be the very leg that sends him on his way out
60.
of this Players' Championship Event 4. Double top. Lovely marker again. The second dart true. And it's 5-2. It's Humphries who's going the extra mile at the moment. And remember, he does have the darts in this
100.
leg. Leaving 84 for when he next comes around. Zonneveld needs to apply some kind of pressure. A 180, you know, has to be on the cards. He might yet deliver. Not quite.
140.
Oh. Humphries chasing double six and game shot of the match.
Luke Humphries.
For Luke Humphries, he'll move forwards into the semi-finals. Utterly unplayable. Cool hand, showing exactly why he is just that. 108.53 average against the 92 laid down by Neil Zonneveld. Triple Z will barrel out despite having 2 180s. Nevertheless, 6 out of the 11 checkout successes, providing Humphries with the platform to win the game, and we'll see him in the semis. Known to scratch out performances, and we were talking prior to jumping on air for this game as well, Matthew, about the performance that we witnessed earlier on against Connor Scutt, which by rights, really, Rydz shouldn't be here.
Very fortunate in that game, and just completely lost his composure, lost his head in that match, somehow got over the line, and then I suppose it's not what you do, it's how you react to it and how you respond, and Callum Rydz has responded superbly. Been absolutely brilliant in his run, and it's been a tough run as well.
Well, what we will say, I think, since obviously Pippin's Connor Scutt, is now we see Callum Rydz now levelling the scoreline.
Looking in very, very good nick right now.
180.
Timely 180 from Callum Rydz as well to leave 81. We'll see. Certainly won't hurt as now Nijman tries to recover something to put the pressure on Callum Rydz, who will now look to level the scoreline once again. Triple 10 to now leave double 16, and now much better on the 16s. And indeed, Nijman's left an opening here. Needs to pepper the treble. He certainly will. Timely maximum again for Callum Rydz. Nijman still with 1 decent run of 3 darts. Can bring himself back into the fight. Back-to-back 180s, 1 from each player. All Rydz can do. No finish for the 163. Needs to try and tee this up.
99.
It's like in these sort of games when one player goes, the other one's reacting. Love that finish. Great shot there for Vessel Nijman.
He is on a finish for when he comes back.
125.
Harsh deflection there for Callum Rydz. Leaves it on a very, very tricky finish to 119. Might not get a go.
97.
He thought about it. But 64, should Rydz not pull this off with a chance at bullseye.
94.
That's why that's such a tricky shot. He found the perfect first dart, and you've still got to go for the 12 and bullseye to play it safe.
Well, this time it's Nijman with every opportunity. Another writhe smile on the face of the Players' Championship Event 2 winner. And that is a leg against the throw, going the way of Wessel Nijman, punishing at this point in the match. Rydz back in the treble.
Yes. 133.
133. And we'll leave 50. We'll be back to take out 50 because Wessel Nijman not on a finish.
140.
Great find though for Vessel Nijman. Ask Callum Rydz the question. This a match-saving shot. One more dart to stay in the semi-final, and that could be it.
Going the wrong way on the double 10. Wessel Nijman for a place in the final. Players' Championship Event 4. Yes.
Shot and the match.
Wessel Nijman will once again feature in the final of a Players' Championship event this campaign. A wonderful result, taking down Rydz 7-3 at the close of play, with 3 180s corresponding with an 88.3 average, despite Rydz averaging slightly higher. 7 out of the 17 checkout successes, meaning he wins 7-3, and we'll see him in the final. An impressive 108 against Neil Zonneveld.
133.
To make it 6-2, making his way through the semis before then, averaging 101 against Gerwyn Price.
180.
Cracking 180 there for Nijman, 74 though for Humphries.
Well, the 180 made it interesting.
54.
And now it's even more interesting because Nijman, with a 2-dot combination, could use the bullseye, and he has. Safety net of the bullseye is utilised. He's left 45. So a choice of double to go 2 up, and that choice again is double 16. That is a superb finish.
Second leg.
And now he's got his nose in front and he's got a break as well. So Humphries has a problem here. Well, the coolest of customers, and just like a metronome.
180.
And Maxi as well to leave 41. So composed, not rattled.
34.
For an 11-dart leg. 11 darter indeed, and a level match. May use the bullseye.
60.
Well, got a lucky 20 as it happened to leave 101, but Humphries now becomes a setup turn for him.
96.
Well, I'd say Humphries probably marginal favourite for the leg, but not now. Certainly not now. Double 16. That is superb from Nijman. He's at a 95 and now 101 to regain the lead. You've got to hand it to the Dutchman there.
He's not going down without a fight rod. Neither is Humphries. A 180 to kickstart the next leg.
Well, Nijman here would strike a huge blow if he can reel this in. Another there. The big fish for a big blow. Oh, that close.
145.
Luke Humphries could barely watch. But I tell you what, he's got a big finish of his own to look at now. Can't take it out,
94.
so Nijman to break again and to have clear daylight and be a strong favourite to win again. Double 8. This area of the board has been very kind. He's been Mostardo in the southwest. Wessel Nijman 5-3 now. And now, what, 3 legs away from his second Players' Championship win of 2026.
Absolutely stunning from Wessel Nijman.
If he can take care of Humphries from here, what 2 big scalps he would have taken in Players' Championship finals. Not coming much bigger than Gerwyn Price
65.
and Luke Humphries.
2 big scalps there, Ross.
Very much so.
Yeah, huge.
Players' Championship 2 and Players' Championship 4 it would be. But I tell you what, Luke Humphries is not a man to fold his hand. This to close again on double 16, double 8.
Game shot on the 9th.
Well, Luke Humphries rips up the script and writes another one to close within a leg.
Can't count out the possibility of this going all the way to a deciding leg. The last time these two met was in the quarterfinal of the Czech Open, and that went 6-5 the way of Luke Humphries. So they've come close together before. Prior to that, generally, it's Humphries who has been far superior. But certainly some positive signs in the
140.
in the run-up in recent times of Wessel Nijman. And another visit in the 60 bed would be nice.
180.
Well, it gives him a chance, but it's on Humphries' darts this leg now in terms of where we are now. Tops. Luke Humphries.
11th leg.
Wanted 51 for tops. But no worries. No dramas at this stage.
95.
He's left double 18. It might not be his first choice of double, but he's going to have 3 at it to win Players' Championship 4.
52.
Double 18. Luke Humphries
Game shot
wins.
and the match. Luke
Cool hand,
Humphries.
red hot in Wigan to win his first Players' Championship in over a year. Wessel Nijman led 5-3, but Humphries tapped the turbo and then won 5 of the next 6 legs to down Nijman and deny the Dutchman his second title of the year. He won Players' Championship 2. He almost won Players' Championship 4, but today in Wigan belongs to Luke Humphries.